Hey, welcome to Google Bytes, where I'm going to give you hints and tips on using Google in the classroom in only a minute or two. So today I'm going to show you how to do a self-marking and assessing quiz using Google Forms and Google Classroom. So here I am in Google Classroom and I'm going to go to my classwork page. Over here I have got a quiz that I've created earlier. So it just looks like a normal Google form. I've got multiple choice questions in there. Now, to turn it into a quiz, what you need to do is go up to the settings, go to quizzes, and just make sure that you've selected make this a quiz. This will allow you to assign points to questions and to have an answer key. So when students answer the question right or wrong, they get a little notification indicating to them what the right answer might be if they've gotten it wrong. And I'll show you that here. So in my quiz, if I click on that, you'll see here that I have an answer key option where I can nominate a number of points for that question. And you can see here I've got feedback for correct answers and feedback for incorrect answers. Really cool thing to do with that too is you've got an option here to add a link to it. So if you want the students to go to a website or a YouTube video that explains the answer in more detail, then you can add those in there. So once I've created my quiz in Google Forms, I'm going to go back to Google Classroom and I'm going to create an assignment and I'm going to select that quiz that I have created. There it is there. I'm going to add it. Once I've added the quiz, you can see here I have this option for grade importing. If I check that, then when my students enter their responses into the quiz, the mark that they get for that quiz is going to be automatically added to Google Classroom. So you make sure that's checked. One thing you need to know is that you'll see here that grade importing automatically limits each form to one response per user. So if you want the kids to have the option to take the quiz over and over again, then that's not something that you're going to want to include. I'm just going to choose a topic here and assign that, and there it goes off to my students. Now I am going to pause for a second while my student gives me a response. Okay, here I am back in Classroom and my student has completed that work. So if I go here into the assignment and I can see that someone's handed it in, if I click on that, so Classroom will automatically assign 100 points to any task. Don't worry too much about that. Once your students have submitted their work and you've got your whole class's work submitted, just go up here to import grades and click import and it'll take a second. But there it is. It has worked out how many marks that quiz is out of. It has assigned a mark for that particular student, and the students will be able to access Google Classroom to see what they got for that particular quiz.